It's okay.
Roll.
It's okay. So I'm recording now. But so this is your business, and I want to hold your hand and be your partner in this business, but I don't want your success, and I don't want you to ever feel like your success has anything to do with me. Because
Yeah.
you have every resource out there to be as successful as you want with this business. You can surpass me any day of the week if you want to, if you choose to.
I
Okay.
didn't know that like all the wake up calls were actually logged.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I didn't know that like we could tap into the communities or whatever. So like I'm bored at work or whatever, I'll turn off YouTube music and I'll just like start playing those and they're like, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah. There's all of those are recorded, but you guys, all of our team calls are recorded. Guess what? So is every other coach in this organization. All you need to do is Google search or like YouTube search. Whatever question you have about Beachbody, anything you're struggling with Beachbody, anything that you want to learn more at or become a pro at, go YouTube search it. Get into that like YouTube rabbit hole and learn whatever you need to learn and just go get the information. You don't have to wait for a team call, which our team call today was supposed to be on finding business builders. I have not had power, so I haven't been able to do anything. So we're going to do a working power hour today, and we'll postpone that topic. But if you want to learn more about that, guys, first of all, go read GoPro, but YouTube search it. There's thousands of team calls out there about finding business builders, okay? First thing, I can touch on a few things, a few tips on how to find business builders. For one, you better be a business builder. You better be doing the things every single day. You better be treating this business like a business because you're going to attract the people. Your vibe attracts your tribe. If you are a person who's 1 foot in, 1 foot out, or doing the things sometimes or whatever, you're going to find that your team does half of what you do. So if you aren't doing the things, your team's going to do half of the things that you're doing, okay? So is it going to even be worth your time? Make sure you are doing the things so that you are attracting the people that are going to do what you're doing. Share about it. You need to be talking about and inviting to the business opportunity as much as, if not more, than what you're doing to the challenge group. Because we've talked about this briefly in the past. If you are inviting 10 people to the challenge group every day, and you hit Success Club each month, that means you get 3 people to join the challenge group, right? Ratio-wise, everyone in this world needs health and fitness. Not everyone in this world needs a business from home. So those 10 people you talk to, it's going to be a much smaller ratio of people that actually want to work the business that you're inviting to, right? Does that make sense? Not as many people are going to want to build a business as they are going to want to get healthy. So you're going to need to be inviting more people to the business than you are to the fitness if you want to build a business. You need to be talking about it, because if you're not talking about it and people don't even know that it's an opportunity, like if you're like sending Ashley a message, hey, you going to come to my party this weekend? She's going to be like, what party? You need to be talking about your party first, right? They need to know about your party. They need to know why you're doing this. They need to know why they would want to do this. So these are the kinds of posts that you need to be including in your social media, in your stories every single week. I try to talk about coaching every single day because we all know that our business grows when we have coaches, right? Network marketing is based on our team. So we want to build a team. I guess so. You already did. And so you need to be talking about it. You need to be talking about coaching every single day. Whether that's in your stories and including a poll. I find it's so easy to invite someone when they respond to a poll. So by including stories about coaching and including polls in there, it makes it so much easier. When you're talking about coaching, make sure it's not just like boomerang of our team call, which is great, shows the community, but that doesn't do anything or tell anybody anything about coaching. You've got to give them information. You've got to tell them how much they need to be at that party. Okay, so when you're thinking about it, be like, why would they want to be a coach? What are their struggle points? and address those struggle points. Why did you want to be a coach? Your vibe attracts your tribe, right? So make sure you're talking about who were you before you signed up as a coach? What made you want to sign up as a coach? Talk about those things in your stories. And then as you see success in the business, talk about the highlights, talk about the trips, talk about the highlight reels. And then also talk about the real life. These are all things you can be sharing about every single day. This past week with the hurricane and everything, I didn't even work as much. And I'm pretty positive, I haven't even had a chance to check my income for this week, but I'm pretty positive that this paycheck is probably my highest one of the year because of pumpkin spice. So like, these are different things that you guys, not of the year, but not including bonuses, I should say. But because of pumpkin spice launching, it just kind of like launched at the right time. I think the more you guys can talk about like the successes and the wins like that, and you guys, pumpkin spice probably affected all of your team cycles. If you are an Emerald coach and you are earning team cycle, it probably affected all of you. So even if it didn't affect your paycheck, it probably affected your volume. So if you guys want to check that out, you guys can, because it would give you something to talk about. In your online office, if you go to Monitor My Business Team Volume, you'll be able to see, it seems like it was more than half my paycheck, Ashley just said. So you'll be able to see your volume on your left leg and your right leg, and you'll be able to compare those week over week. It was my highest volume week ever on my week leg. So that was pretty awesome, but that affects everybody. So you guys can check that out if you want to, especially the coaches who have been here for a little bit longer. Okay, you guys want to work? Do you guys, let's open this up for discussion real quick. Does anybody have any questions or have anything going on that they need help with first before we get going?
I have a question.
Yeah, girl.
This might be a super, I just feel stupid for asking this, and I know there's
never, ever, please, ever feel stupid asking a question on this team call. Please, ever. No matter what it is.
So I am still struggling with getting anybody to sign up. Mostly it's all about the money, but I also kind of don't think it is, because we've had multiple team calls by now, and I know where people's priorities are, especially when you see what they're doing on social media. And so if I invite people to the challenge group, do they need to already be signed up, or like I'm not entirely sure if I should be inviting people to the challenge group so they get a taste of it, and then like I'm not sure how that works.
So you can invite people if they say no to price. You can switch it to the free trial and be like, you know what, we have this 2-week free trial. Why don't you try it and just see what you think? And if they continue, if they pay after the free trial is up, keep them in the challenge group. And if they don't, remove them. Okay. So about that, guys, the challenge group doesn't really have any like, you may not enter without a challenge pack rules. We kind of make it a standard where you need to have a challenge pack to purchase or to like get into the challenge group. But we've kind of loosened up on that because there are some people out there who truly cannot afford $160. Mom, and we don't want to not help those people. What, love?
I want to go for Color and Daddy's not letting me go for Color.
Why don't you go down and ask him?
He's not letting me.
He's not letting you? Okay, well, why don't you go get your shoes on and get ready, and Mommy will take you for one in a little bit after I'm done. Go downstairs. So
I want to be super quiet.
I've been giving.
I want to be super quiet from Daddy.
Okay, go do it. Okay, but be very careful so you don't hurt him. Okay, so we've been letting people in if they purchase like Energize or if they purchase collagen or whatever that they, as long as they've made a purchase, we let them into the community. And we're kind of leaving it as a like rolling open community, because if like I've been watching you guys do MM100, I cannot freaking wait to do it, like do it start to finish. So like watching other people do things, I think creates like a fear of missing out, and then they'll end up wanting to do things and like trying different products. So many people are like, what is this mom crack you guys all talk about? What is this, whatever? And that's why like Taylor's been talking a lot about collagen in the challenge group, like that kind of stuff. So you could get them in with a free trial. But remove them if they don't continue purchasing from you, because then they're literally just wasting your time. But you could let them know, be like, you get 2 weeks in the group to like check it out, try it out, and then we can go from there. We can have a conversation. So you could always put like a reminder in your phone for when that 2 weeks is up and be like, so what do you think? Do you want to do this? And then switch them to a challenge pack or something at that point. So if the money is really an issue, or if they just really don't trust the process yet, that's what I would do. But I wanted to look at your profile. We're not friends, so I can't see your stuff. So what I would do if I were you is make your profile public if you're willing to.
Oh my gosh, I don't know how to do that. Like, I've been Googling how to make my Facebook profile public because I can't freaking figure it out.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen real quick since this is recorded, and you can do it after. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to settings, up in this little arrow, settings. You're going to go to privacy, who can see your future posts. You're just going to click edit and make this public, and then close. And then I like to review all of my posts. If someone tags me in something, I want to review it so I can choose if anybody, like, I can review. I don't want this on my profile. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't something I wrote and posted. So I want to be able to review any tags. And you can limit past posts. So if you want to, you can, like, if you have anything from the past that was private, you want to keep it private, you can limit it so that it stays private. But that's it. Right there.
Okay, that's awesome. I will definitely do that.
No problem.
Right as soon as I get off this call.
No problem. But I was going to look at your post. But maybe once you do that, you can shoot me a message and I'll take a look at your post and give you some feedback.
Okay.
All right. So let's do you guys want to do like a full power hour? Yes? No?
Sure.
Yeah? Okay. So I'm going to set a timer while we do this, and I'm going to do it too because I have not worked today. So let's set a timer, and we're going to invite for 3 minutes, a friend request for 3 minutes. So split your time between Facebook and Instagram. You should be able to get 20 follows and 10 likes or 10 friend requests on Facebook in 3 minutes. So, hey Siri, set a timer for 3 minutes.
I totally just set my timer on Siri too. That was funny.
Same.
Okay. So we're going to spend, don't put that in your mouth, please. We're going to spend 5 minutes.
No. I want a go car ride and go.
Okay, tell Daddy. He'll take you. Go put your shoes on.
No, he said no.
Okay, well, go get ready, and Mommy will take you when we're done. Can you tell we've been cooped up? They want to go for a car ride. So we're going to spend 5 minutes introducing ourselves to new friends on Facebook. So anybody that we friend requested maybe yesterday or the day before, we haven't introduced ourselves yet. We're going to just introduce ourselves and not be weird. Hey Siri, set a timer for 5 minutes.
Can I ask a quick question? Sorry. You ever get people who are rude and say, "Why are you talking to me?"
Yes, all the time. And I just like, you know what? Not my tribe. I don't even respond. I just unfriend and I just move on.
Okay.
Because who do you really care? It's like someone being like, ugh, at the grocery store because your kid's crying. You know what I mean? You just move on. So just ignore them.
Okay. All right.
Do not.
thank you.
Where do you find your new friends?
I
Is there,
friend request. So when I'm friend requesting, like we just did, I will go to someone in my news feeds picture who got like a ton of likes on their picture. That's not a coach. I don't go to coaches' pages. And then I will go through her friend, like the people who liked it, and I will just go boom. Oops. Hold on, sorry. I'll just go trying to make it easy. I'll just go boom, 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 add friends. I will just look at the profile picture and make sure it's a girl. Make sure she's like 20 to 40 and add them.
Okay.
I don't even think about it.
All right. Is there a spot like that we can find them on our profile page after they've added us type thing?
Yes. So it's easier from your computer. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to share my screen while I do this so you guys can kind of like watch me while I do this. By watch me, I mean like look briefly and then go back to doing what you're doing. So I always split my screen like this. So I have my Messenger on one side and I have Facebook on the other, so I can go boom, 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 and go back and forth really fast. On your friends list, you're going to click friends right here, and it's going to come up here. You're going to click recently added. So recently added at the top is going to be the most recently added people on your friends list. Okay. And then I'm right here, so I will literally just pull up their name on this side and send them a message. Okay, timer just went off. So we're going to do the same thing, but introduce ourselves to our new followers on Instagram. Okay. Yeah, he did rip the paper. I know. We'll have to do another one, huh? Yeah, you can play with them, but we leave them in there because I just don't want to make a mess. I'm not getting rid of them.
Oh, God, I'm not muted.
Okay, timer went off for that. So let me see here, where are we at? Okay. Let's do some inviting. We're gonna go to Facebook, and you're gonna go to your Facebook posts that you have posted, and you're going to invite from your Facebook posts. So anybody who has liked or commented on any of your Facebook posts in the past few days that you haven't invited yet, now's the time to invite them. You guys are all in the new coach training, right? The VIP training. So you guys saw all those invite scripts. This is where those invite scripts would come in handy. So using those invites to send the invites out, rapid fire as many as you can. I'm going to give us 10 minutes to send invites from our Facebook page. Hey Siri, set a timer for 10 minutes. So in my personal development I was reading today, I just caught myself doing this. When you are messaging people, be bold, be confident, be enthusiastic, be excited. I find myself when I'm messaging that I'm smiling. Like I'm smiling, sending them a message. Like, and I don't mean to, and I catch myself later. My husband's like, "What are you smiling at?" I'm like, "I don't know. I'm just messaging." And so get in that headspace. Don't go at this like timid or afraid or weak. Be you, but be a bold you. Be a happy you. Be an enthusiastic you. And don't try to be someone else when you're sending these messages. Use your voice, use your words, and invite these people to join your party. And this party that you could be inviting to could be coaching or fitness right now. So make sure like you're mixing those up. Okay, timer just went off. Switch gears, do the same thing, but on Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, continue doing the same thing. 10 more minutes on Facebook. Hey Siri, set a timer for 10 minutes.
A timer is already running at 9 minutes and 44 seconds. Okay.
Okay, timer just went off on that. So, I just wanted to mention a few things. You should be tracking the conversations you're having, not all the invites you're sending, but the conversations you're having. So what I recommend doing and what I do every single day is like, I have my tracker, right? So I have my tracker. You all have a tracker? Maybe not right this second, but you all have a tracker that you should be using every day? Anyone not have a tracker? Okay. If you don't have a tracker, get one. There's tons of them in our team page and stuff. But having a physical tracker is something I still do 3.5 years into my business. This is what works. I hate push groups and groups that are like, post your tracker. You should not have to post your tracker for accountability. This is your job, okay? If you're not doing this, you don't have a job. So make sure you're doing this every day. Make sure you have one of these printed out to do. So what I do with these is on the back of them, this is where I track my conversations. I have customer prospects on one side and coach prospects on the other. And then I just make a list every day of who I talked to that showed interest. It could have been like, oh yeah, I have fitness goals, but whatever. I don't care what the but is. They are interested. They have invested interest. If they didn't ignore me, they actually messaged me back. They are a prospect to me now. So I write them down. And this is then your follow-up list for the next thing we're going to. So I have this list. I have, where are all my lists? This list. These are all my trackers from like the last week. This list. I have this list. You guys, I've got all these lists, which this is how organized I am. This is my life, and this is how I run a business, and I make a 6-figure income. You don't need to have fancy trackers and blah, blah, blah. Like, you should have more organization than I have, but I just have tracker after tracker after tracker, list after list after list, and I have them all. And once in a while, I'll go through and like condense them all and be like, okay, these people signed up, so I can like condense my lists, and I'll like make it a little more organized when I'm feeling fancy. But these are my lists. There's a few on this one. And when it comes time, all my papers just fell off the desk. When it comes time to follow up, I pull out all my old trackers and I go through all the people on my list, all the people that have shown interest in the past, and I follow up and be like, hey girl, what's holding you back? Or, oh my gosh, I was supposed to follow up with that person 2 weeks ago. Hey girl, you ready to get set up? Or, hey, I sent you a link. Did you get a chance to fill that out? Play stupid. Be like, you clearly can see where they are at where they are with like the purchase in Share It Cart and stuff. But it's okay to be like, hey, did you get that link okay? Did that work out okay for you? Did you get a chance to look at that? Like whatever, and get them wrapped in here. Make sense? So we're going to spend, I know it's after 9. I need to work, so I'm going to continue working. If you want to stay on, you're welcome to. It's 9:02. So if you want to stay on, you're welcome to stay on and continue with me. I'm going to, what do I have to do? I'm going to do some follow-ups, and then I'm going to, I need to post. I have a post for tonight that I wrote earlier, and I'm going to post on the team page and like do some stuff like that. So I'll be here if you guys want to stay on. And if you need to go, I totally respect and understand that too. But for right now, I'm setting a timer for 10 minutes. Bye, Bianca. I'm setting a timer for 10 minutes and following up with people.
Steph, real quick before you like do that with Thingamahooby, other than your laser focused Thingamahoob and the Power Pockets, what other ones do you use?
There's hundreds. Let me see. I have, let me see here.
I need that one.
Showing the Slay the Day.
Ash. Is that a Google thing?
I like this one the best. I keep straying away from it every once in a while and I get sick of it, but I only do for like 2 days and then I go back to it again.
Is that on Google or is that like one of your guys' thingamahoobies?
It's in the team page somewhere.
They all are. I was just gonna go to, I'm trying to find a browser I have like 55 windows up. Here we go. If you search tracker in the team page, so there's these ones were kind of fun. I'll tag you in a few. Here's the Slay the Day one. What I recommend doing is like switching them up every month. Like be consistent with them, because like don't switch it every day, because all of them have different things on them and you want to make sure you're like doing all the things, if that makes sense. But it's mostly the same stuff in a different order. But if you want to like switch them every month, so it's like something new and exciting and fresh, and like you don't get bored with it, that's totally fine.
That's actually awesome. Like I got a folder full of like the screen protector things, because I'm always like a race person, and then when it's like something finite, like I'll write it down. But this is gonna be great. Thank you.
No problem. I'm tagging you in a bunch of them though.
Yes.
Okay, timer just went off for that. Obviously, all of these things we can sit here and do for hours and hours, which is why I set a timer, because balance. Okay, I'm gonna post some things, the team page and stuff.
Super cute moment, especially because like it's a huge growth thing for Gio. He has like around Christmas time last year, he wasn't talking at all. He had like maybe 5 words in his vocab. And now he's over there singing Old MacDonald.
Aw.
Like I'm kind of crying.
My kids sing Old MacDonald, but they call it Uncle Michael Donald. So their Uncle Michael, it has like, they just bought like this, my sister and her husband bought this big, huge, like, it's not really a farm, but they have a barn. They don't have animals, but they have a barn. And so they call it Uncle Michael Donald had a farm. And it's so funny. And he doesn't like it very much.
He goes Old McFarmy EIO. And I'm like, oh my God, you're so perfect. I love you. Are you going to say hi to the girls?
Hi.
Mommy,
What's your name?
baby color.
Pretty color. Pink.
Yeah.
Can you say hi, Gio?
Yeah.
All right.